No, stand right there, and you're gonna, take the bus, okay? All right. First thing we do, we're gonna check for leaks and leaning. There's no oil, no water, nothing under the bus, and the bus is not leaning. It's even, it's flat. All right. Now we're going to the right side. We're gonna start with the alternator. It is securely mounted. It's belt driven. No crack, no damage. The bolts are missing. Wires to the alternator are connected and not corded. Now we'll go down to the water pump. It is securely mounted. Belt driven as well. No crack, no damage, no leaks, no missing nuts and bolts. Hoses are connected and not leaking. The serpentine belt. It is securely mounted. Not cracked, not frayed. No more than 1/2 to 3/4 inch blade. And it is secured. All hoses are connected and not leaking. Now we move on to the left side. We start off with coolant reservoir. It is securely mounted. Not cracked, not damaged, no leaks. Cap is present. The fluid is between add and max. Hoses to the coolant reservoir are connected and not leaking. Now we go down to the power steering reservoir. The reservoir itself is securely mounted. No cracks, no damage, no leaks, no missing bolts. Cap is present. The fluid is between min and max. Hoses are connected and not leaking. We follow the hoses to the power steering pump. The power steering pump is securely mounted. It is gear driven. No crack, no damage, no leaks, no missing nuts and bolts. And of course, the hoses to the power steering are connected and not leaking. Now we go up a little bit to the air compressor. It is gear driven as well. No crack, no damage, no leak, no missing nuts and bolts. Hoses and lines are connected and not leaking. We go a little higher to the engine oil stick. Check it, we'll remove it, wipe it, insert it back, take it out again, and check, make sure that the oil is between add and forward. Now all hoses are connected and not leaking. We'll go back to the left side again to the gearbox. It is securely mounted. No crack, no damage, no leaks, no missing bolts. Hoses are connected and not leaking. Now the steering linkage from up here to all the way down here, different parts. We're going to be focused on this one. It is securely mounted, not cracked, not damaged, not bent, not twisted. Joints and sockets are not damaged or loose. No missing nuts, bolts, or cotter pins right here. We have several of them actually. Okay? Now we move on to the suspension system. We start off with this spring. This securely mounted, not cracked, not damaged, not shifted, not missing. Spring mounts, securely mounted, not cracked, not damaged. Bolts and bushing are secured and not missing. The U-bolts, they are securely mounted, not cracked, not damaged, not missing. The shock absorber is securely mounted and not leaking. We're done with the suspension system. We move on to the brake system. The air brake hose is securely mounted, no crack, no damage, no leaks. Couplings and fittings are secured and not leaking. The brake chamber, securely mounted, not cracked, not damaged, not leaking. There's no dent. Clamp. The clamp is secured and not missing. The push rod and stack adjusters, securely mounted. No parts are missing. Push rod is not bent and should not move more than 1 inch when the brake is released. Now we move on to the brake drum. Inside here, securely mounted, not cracked, not damaged, not welded. And if you look inside that little hole, you'll see the brake linings. They are not worn dangerously thin. No oil, grease, or contaminants that could potentially cause a fire. We move on now to the front tires. One, securely mounted, no crack or damage to the thread or the sidewall, no bulges on the sidewall. Tires are fit to manufacturer specification. Minimum thread depth for front tires 432. If I had a tire pressure gauge, I would show you the proper pressure, air pressure. Move on to the rim. Rims, front rim securely mounted, no crack, no damage, no illegal weld. Valve stems, securely mounted, no crack, no damage, no leaks, no missing cap. Lug nuts, securely mounted, all present, no rust trail or shiny thread around the nuts which will indicate a loose nut. Hub oil seal, no bolts missing, securely mounted, no crack, no damage, no leaks. If I had a side glass, I would show you the proper oil level.